The following is an excerpt out of Drugs and Other Things to Do in Cleveland titled Earl Gray. Kenny and I watched as Julio sadistically dunked Benny's body back under the lake's surface, as if he were steeping a bag of Earl Grey tea. "Do you have a knife on board?" Julio asked Kenny. He explained that in order to make sure Benny's body doesn't resurface, he needed to puncture his lungs. "Don't you think that the 50-pound bag of cement attached to his fucking feet is heavy enough to keep his body from resurfacing?" Kenny asked. Julio shrugged. You'd be surprised at just how buoyant a decomposing body filled with methane can get. Hearing him explain this in such a nonchalant manner, as if sharing some trade tips on basic carpentry was chilling even in this scene. Julio pulled Benny's head back above the water, and Kenny handed Julio the rusty, wood-handled knife he said was on board. Then, like a priest hearing confession, Julio bent over and calmly explained to Benny his intention. He lifted Benny's body just enough above the surface that his ribcage was exposed. Realizing this was it, this was how his life was going to end if he didn't come clean, Benny finally gave in and yelled, "Si, fue Luis." One positive thing that I learned on the boat that day was that you don't necessarily need to be fluent in Spanish or any other language as far as I'm concerned to understand what people are trying to say when they're faced with that final moment of life or death reality.